Listen, everybody has their own set of cards. You can't look at the next person and wonder why their life is working out or why it's not working out, why you don't have something, why they do have something. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is your deck, and you gotta figure out how to play it. Every time you look to the left and you look to the right, that's when you crash. Think about it like you on a highway. You know when you driving and you start looking left too long, you start looking right too long, you already know you're gonna start swerving. Now you gotta readjust your angle and get straight back up in the lines. That is exactly what life does to you. The moment you start paying attention to everybody else and not your own actions, that's when things go downhill. When you're born in this life, you have a set of cards. Now if your cards work in your favor or not, that's up to you to think about. But if you really want to tap into your mind, your cards do work in your favor. You just have to figure out how to use them. All the time people will complain, well, I don't have this and I didn't get to have that, and it doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter because the blessings are in disguise. Everything that you need to be successful, everything that you need to conquer the next level is in your deck. You just haven't sat with yourself long enough to see that, oh wait, I do have things to my advantage. Everybody has something to their advantage, but you're worried about everybody else instead of yourself. And that is the one thing that I see that's wrong with people in today's lifetime. Nobody wants to look within and see the special tools they have. Instead, they rather judge their own life and look at it in a negative light and just look at everybody's highlight reels on Instagram or social media and see, oh, they must have it all. They must have it easy. But let me tell you, nothing is easy. Everybody's deck comes with different challenges. Just because you see that something worked for them, you don't know all the things that they had to go through to get that. You do not know what nights they had to stay up late, how early they had to wake up. You don't know the sacrifice they gave up to get said thing. All you see is the highlights. You see the good stuff. You see the money, the trips, the this, the that. But you don't see the blood, sweat, and tears. So you always think, let me jump over and do what they doing. Let me jump over and do. No. Sit in your own grass and do what you need to do. When you water your own grass, that's when you grow. When you're looking at other people's grass and you go jump in theirs, you're only watering theirs. You're only going to be competition in somewhere where you're not skilled at. And you know what that does? All it does is make the other person better because they can see that they have many people in their area and they're going to improve because they see people want to compete. And when you see others in your field, but you know they're not as good, it kind of motivates you to do better. But if you would have just stayed in your own field, you could have grinded, and then made something of yourself. I'm telling you, everybody has their own deck. You just need to worry about yours. Stop worrying about these hoes. Stop worrying about your friends saying, oh bro, you're lame for. Stop worrying about your family. Stop worrying about any of that. Because none of that matters at the end of the day. You worried about the wrong shit. Just get on your grind and do what you need to do each and every single day. I'm talking 1% better. Open up your deck of cards every day and see what you can use to excel your life. Okay? Stop looking at everybody else. Stop wondering why your deck doesn't have this card. Every deck has its aces, queens, jacks, and kings. You just got to figure out how to rule your own kingdom.